Hey everyone, I'm Wrestling with Regrets Brian Zane, and you're watching The First Thing in the Morning.
Be sure to go check out Brian's channel, Wrestling with Regret. Link in the description. It's fantastic. One of my favorite channels here on YouTube. Now, I'm not one to overly promote myself or the things that I do. But why don't you check out kayfabetoday.com and check out a couple articles. And hey, why don't you give the podcast a listen? I'm on it. On with my reactions. The show this week kicks off with CrossFit Jesus himself, Seth Rollins, who says that at Battleground, vaginas around the world will rejoice as they get the match that they've been dreaming of. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Rollins kicks off the promo by saying that he shouldn't talk about Roman Reigns, that he isn't supposed to talk about Roman Reigns, but he has a mic and he's in the middle of the ring, so fuck it. He's talking about Roman Reigns. He says that Roman does not deserve a second chance. He should be removed from the main event at Battleground. And he goes so far as to suggest that the main event should be a singles match between himself and Dean Ambrose. Stupid dumb shit fuckface Ambrose comes out and basically just goes, I'm the dude, triple threat match is on, bro. AJ Styles comes out and he says, hey, fuck Roman, I'm here, put me in the match. Ambrose, of course, says, Roman's still in the match. So AJ suggests they make it a fatal four-way. Now, upon hearing this, Cena comes out to the ring and he suggests they should make it a fatal five-way, which I'm not sure is actually a thing, but okay. Stephanie McMahon makes her way out, which was a good thing because, quite frankly, we needed a little estrogen. Now, she says that she's embarrassed that Dean Ambrose is the WWE champion. I have never loved this woman more in my entire life. She's 100% right. Now, Steph makes two matches for tonight's Raw. She makes John Cena face Seth Rollins, and she makes AJ Styles face Dean Ambrose. Now, if AJ and Cena win their matches, they are added to the main event at Battleground. Steph then wishes everybody luck, except Dean Ambrose. Love you, Steph. Alright, our first match this evening is a women's match. It's Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Paige and Sasha Banks. Now, Sasha and Paige came out with all kinds of fire, and they instantly made the heels leave the ring, but had to go to a commercial break, so we know this wasn't gonna last. When we do come back from commercial break, just as I had suspected, Charlotte and Dana have the advantage, and they beat the crap out of Paige. Now, they beat on her for quite some time until she finally can make the tag to Sasha Banks, who clears the ring, hits the Banks statement on Dana, and gets the submission win for her team. Rusev versus Titus O'Neil is next. Now, Titus came out very angry because of the stuff that Rusev said to his kids, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but a couple weeks ago, Titus kissed his son on the mouth, which is just weird. Like, if you're a father, don't do that. It's embarrassing. Now, in case you can't tell, I'm not really into this feud. I couldn't possibly care less. I really like Rusev. I haven't always, but I'm really warming up to him. I like that big kind of just big fucking mean brute that he plays. It's pretty entertaining. This match, Titus came out with some fire off the beginning, didn't wait for the match to start his assault. Once the match did officially get started, Rusev kind of took over until the action spilled out to the outside. Rusev decided, I've had enough. He's going to take a walk. They double clotheslined each other. Titus O'Neil threw him over the barricade where Lillian Garcia sits. And yeah, Titus got the count-out win. You know, uneventful, but not offensive. Imagine kissing your grown son on the mouth. Backstage now is Stephanie McMahon and Corporate Kane. Back, still trying to become the general manager or the guy who runs whatever the fuck they're calling him, the SmackDown dude. He's trying to be the SmackDown dude, okay? Now, while Kane and Stephanie are, having a nice little chat, in the background, you can see The Miz and Maryse walking towards the camera. A hero's return to the WWE, which didn't exactly happen because there was no hero's return. There was nothing. In fact, all there was Kane reminding Stephanie that it had been almost 30 days since The Miz had defended his Intercontinental title, a rule which they only ever use when it's convenient for them. The Miz then calls Kane the devil's favorite real estate agent and Stephanie McMahon makes a match versus a mystery opponent for The Miz's Intercontinental Championship later tonight. Alright, we got John Cena versus Seth Rollins up next. If John Cena wins, he will be included in the main event at Battleground. Now, Rollins controlled the early part of this match, pretty much hitting Cena with everything he could think of. But this isn't some jabroni Rollins is facing. This is Big Match John. Cena fights back into this match using 3 out of the 5 moves that he has. When he goes for 5-knuckle shuffle though, Seth Rollins kicks him right in the fucking dome and sends him and his jorts outside of the ring. Now, right after Cena was ejected from the ring, we went right to commercial. I don't like Seth's chances here, folks. Just as I had suspected, we come back from commercial break with John Cena firmly in control of this match. Man, what the fuck? These commercial breaks are fucking deadly. Now, the two men continued to battle throughout the rest of this match, each scoring their fair share of near falls, but suddenly AJ and the club make their way ringside. They distract John Cena just long enough for Seth Rollins to recover and hit the pedigree on Cena for the win. Alright, up next we got Enzo and Cass versus two dumb shits. I didn't know who they were, so I called them the dumb shits. Anyway, this match was really short. In fact, I sneezed and I missed it, but Enzo and Cass won with the bada boom, yabba dabba doo, whatever the fuck they call their stupid move. After the match, the Social Outcasts come out and they say that they're hard and they need action. Let me repeat that. They say that they're hard and they need action. There's no way Vince McMahon didn't write this segment. You just picture him sitting at Gorilla. I made him say hard, pal. Fucking Vince. Up next, we were supposed to have a match between Becky Lynch and Summer Rae. Summer Rae, Summer Rae, Summer Rae, if you want to survive. Awesome covers aside, he never got the match because Becky Lynch attacked Natalya, who was sitting on commentary, which made this the official piss break for Raw. Couldn't possibly tell you how little I fucking care about either of these women or Summer Rae. Summer Rae. Up next, we got the highlight reel with Chris Jericho, who has 2 guests this week, both from my home province of Quebec, Sami Zayn and my boy Kevin Owens. Now, I hope you guys are sitting down because I'm going to say something that you're really not expecting. You ready? I didn't really like this segment. Kind of boring. I know. I feel terrible for saying that, but it's the truth. I don't want to watch Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens talk. I want to watch Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fight. Basically, Sami challenged Kevin Owens to a match at Battleground. Kevin Owens accepted. Oh, at the end of this segment, Jericho offered us the gift of Jericho to drink it in, man. But Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn kicked him in the fucking head. Now this was my favorite part of the night. This is what I had been waiting for all night. The butthurt was going to be real. All day, Finn Balor was trolling Twitter by posting pictures of him backstage at Raw. People didn't stop to think for 2 fucking seconds that NXT is based in Florida and probably the whole fucking roster was backstage. You guys, relax. Stop working yourselves into shoots. Balor is a troll. Get used to it. He'll debut one day, but probably not when he posts something on Twitter. You know this thing in here called a brain? Fucking use it! So it was time to find out who The Miz's mystery opponent was. And it was the Demon! Kane. What, you guys wanted a demon? You got one. Are you not entertained? Are you not happy? Basically, what happened here was Maurice faked an ankle injury. Miz carried her off backstage for the count-out win for Kane. Huge waste of time. Up next, we got Cesaro and Apollo Crews versus Sheamus and Del Rio. Now, at this point in the show, I felt that Raw was dragging. The last hour was kind of hard to watch. So by this point, interest was gone. I watched the match. I just didn't really care. I liked the guys in this match, you know, except Del Rio. I'm kind of indifferent. But it just didn't work for me. In the end, Cruz hit a spinning sit-down powerbomb and won the match. But like I said, does anybody care? Anybody? All right then. We go backstage now with JoJo, who's standing with Captain Fucking Idiot. But this whole promo turned around when Stephanie McMahon appeared and continued the roast of Ambrose. My God, I love her forever. I love you, Stephanie. I love you. Drop Hunter. Call me. Just think about it, Steph. You, me, on the beach, talking about how much we hate Dean Ambrose. Now, my legitimate favorite part of Monday Night Raw, the best segment on the show tonight by far, was the segment between the Wyatt family and the New Day. Now, the New Day came out dressed up as the Wyatts, making fun of them and acting a fool like they always do. Now, the Wyatts finally come out, and there's a little bit of back and forth between the New Day and the Wyatts, but that is not important. It's not what I want to focus on here. What I want to focus on here is the way that Xavier Woods is acting every time the Wyatts are around. My favorite thing about this is that it's subtle. There's no giant arrows. There's no Michael Cole or JBL yelling at us to, hey, look at Xavier. He's acting strange, isn't he, guys? No, there's none of that. It's all in his body language and his facial expressions. I could see the Wyatts luring Xavier Woods away from the New Day. Have Xavier join the Wyatt family, and then have Kofi Kingston and Big E try to save their friend from the Wyatts. That's just off the top of my head. I have no idea where this is actually going, but I am intrigued, I'm excited, and it has been so long since I've been this invested in a storyline. I can't wait to see where this is going. See, I don't always hate everything. I do like things sometimes. And finally tonight, our main event pits AJ Styles against Captain Dumbshit himself, Dean Ambrose. Now, we had Seth Rollins on commentary, and this was pretty funny because throughout the entire match, Seth was having some sort of emotional crisis over the fact that he kind of wanted Dean Ambrose to win. He was just so conflicted. Do I want AJ to win? Do I want Ambrose to win? Is there a way for both of them to lose? Yeah, you fucking idiot. It's called a disqualification. A double disqualification, to be more precise. Why did you have to even ask that? You're a wrestler. Shouldn't you know the rules? Now, I am a huge AJ Styles fan. I could not pay attention to this match because Dean Ambrose was in it. I just can't stand him at all. He has the absolute worst worked punch in the business, and his fucking slingshot clothesline, stop doing that. It looks stupid. Your opponent has to stand there for 10 minutes while you're bouncing around in the ropes, and it just looks awful. Stop doing it. In the end, they used the exact same finish that they did during the Cena match. Instead of AJ and the club distracting Cena, it was the other way around. Cena distracts AJ, and Captain Dumbshit Fuckface Moron Idiot won the match. After the match, Rollins hit Captain Fuckface Stupid Dumbshit Idiot with 2 pedigrees, and the club and AJ beat the shit out of Cena, hitting a magic killer on the top of the stage. Monday Night Raw goes out with Seth Rollins screaming his hatred at Dean Fuckface Dumbass Moron Idiot. Still really don't like Ambrose, guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. There you have it, guys. Those were my Raw reactions first thing in the morning. I thought the first 2 hours of Monday Night Raw were very, very good, very entertaining. Third hour began to drag a little bit, but overall, fantastic show. Love the stuff they're doing with the New Day. Very excited. Can't wait to see where this is going. Highlight of Raw by far. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at MTLBroski for all the latest first thing in the morning news. Go give the Facebook fan page a like at facebook.com/FTITM. Go visit kayfabetoday.com for all kinds of great wrestling related articles and our podcast. Go check out my broski Brian Zane's YouTube channel at Wrestling with Regret. Link in the description. And until next Tuesday morning, guys, these have been my Raw reactions first thing in the morning.